Hi, I'm Francoise from Euro4x4 Parts. I'm taking part at the Croatia trophy for the second time in the adventure class, and I really enjoy it. It's quite a very different kind of race that you are used to in America, because we also like big engines, but our engines and our vehicles, as you can see, are very little compared to yours. And we go on for these races in the mud for 8 days. Can you imagine? It's quite a standard vehicle. As you can see, it's this Land Rover Defender. The axles are Nissan axles with reinforced shaft from RCB, but it's a basic and standard thing. Nothing has been changed too much on this vehicle. This is a standard TD5 engine for a Defender. The only thing that they have been changed is the turbo has been improved. It's adapted to the strengths you asked from the engine, and also there's a big intercooler in front. The air filter have been put on the rear of the car so they don't get damaged. And with that engine, we've already made 10 competitions of that kind, or every competition for 1 week at least. And that kind of environment, mud, sand, but never rock crawling, never. These tires are not very big, but for the mud, the kind of mud we are encountering in this terrain, they are perfect, because they've got a special grip. It moves, it really goes into the mud and allows you to go forward. The stages are approximately 50 kilometers long each day, and it takes us 4 hours for the minimum to go through these 50 kilometers. Some are in for 10 hours or more, because it's very tough. Besides the difficulty of crossing obstacles, it's also a lot about navigation. And navigation, you use a road book like this one. So that's a typical page. Just follow the arrows. You see some obstacles, and you have to be very careful about the short distances and don't miss a turn, because otherwise you're completely lost in the forest and it can last hours. On these races, no GPS allowed, so you only have to rely on the book and also on the TerraTrip. It's a Trip Master. I use both because one can break down or fail during the track because of the mud we're going through. So for a co-driver, navigation is very important, but also you have to get out of the car actually very often, about 20 times a day, in order to get the vehicles out of the mud it's stuck in. So I get out of the car, grab the hook here and run to a tree, put a rope around the tree and get the vehicles on with a winch. So winching is very important. That's called a mud anchor. So it's in the car just in case. And there, you go there, you are lifting it, putting it in the mud, stand on it and winching from there. In case we are really stuck and it's a very steep position, we use a snatch block. In that case, we are just putting our cable in there and going to a tree. We're doubling the rope, and so it increases the power of the winch twice, and it's very efficient.